What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at Ariana Grande. She is finally in the item shop. She is an Icon series outfit. She is part of the Ariana Grande set. She does come with two selectable styles, and she does come with a backling called Piggy Smalls. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So Ariana Grande. Now Ariana Grande is a pop star superstar. The skin itself is obviously modeled after the singer Ariana Grande, and to be completely honest, they did an amazing job. She does come with two selectable styles, but I think that the first selectable style, the default one, is my favorite one out of the both. It does look more like Ariana Grande herself, and just is more accurate and more human nice. And then she also comes with a selectable style called the Rift Goddess Ariana, which is basically just the whole thing happening with the Rift itself. Now with this style you do have the prismatic look to her that looks very cool. She also has like the effects of diamonds falling from her body, and everything about her is just so like goddess like that looks very cool and very different to the original. So the question we ask ourselves, are they worth it? At 2,000 V-Bucks with two selectable styles and then having an adorable backling called Piggy Smalls, I think it's worth it. This is coming from someone who's actually not that knowledgeable of Ariana Grande's music, and I'm not really a fan of her, but you have to admit it, whenever a skin is good, a skin is good. Then you do have the Piggy Smalls, which is actually her real life therapy pet she does have, which is a piglet, and just this whole combination works for me. So what's my final rating for Ariana Grande? I'm gonna have to give Ariana Grande a 10 out of 10. They could have done a little bit cheaper on the price tag, but she is a superstar extravagant, so you have to make that money. The skin itself is one of the only ones that's actually 2,000 V-Bucks in quite some time, so I mean, it is what it is. The skin itself is good, the backling is adorable, and you do have two selectable styles to pick from Ariana Grande, so it pays for itself. Now I am gonna be having a giveaway. Just comment why you want to win Ariana Grande in the comments below, and I will be picking one person at random on Friday. So with that being said guys, let's get these combos started. Now for our first combination with Ariana Grande with the default edit style, I am gonna be pairing her up with the plasmatic gear. Now the plasmatic gear does have the gears themselves being silver, which complements the dress and boots. Then you do have the center core that is purplish pinkish, which complements the wristband she does have, and again the high heels she does have as well. And then for the harvesting tool, we're gonna be going with the diamond jack. Now the diamond jack is basically Travis Scott's harvesting tool, but the diamonds themselves on the harvesting tool matches perfectly with her dress. And then for the control, we're gonna be going with the hyperflight. Now the hyperflight control with the electricity on both hands and feet just goes perfectly because it does go perfectly with the color scheme. Then for the glider, we're gonna be going with the convergence. Now the convergence glider with the whole animation it does have, the butterflies effects, and it is part of the Rift, just makes perfect sense to go with Ariana Grande. Then for the wrap, we're gonna be going with the maximum drift. The maximum drift with the silver and purplish color tone it does have goes perfectly with the backling and outfit. Then for our next combination with Ariana Grande with the default edit style, we are gonna be pairing her up with the diamond star. Now the diamond star does have a silver design to it. It does have a star shape on it in a diamond, which goes perfectly with the skin. Then for the harvesting tool, we're gonna be going with the disco bra. Now the disco ball itself does have a disco ball on top of the harvesting tool. It does have a silver color scheme similar to that of the backling and outfit. Then for the control, we're gonna be going with the beat drop. Now the beat drop is just a waves of sound coming from your hands and feet, which goes perfectly because she is an artist. Then for the glider, we're gonna be going with the Sparkle Strider. Now the Sparkle Strider is a glider that you were able to obtain during season 10, and it just has this whole musical value to it that goes perfectly with the theme. Then for the wrap, we're gonna be going with the Glyphica. Now the Glyphica glider does have hieroglyphs on the weapon wrap that is alien based, but the main reason why I'm picking it is for that silver and purple design that goes perfectly with the color scheme of the outfit. Now for the honorable mentions with Ariana Grande, you could pair up with anything with a pinkish or purplish color scheme. Anything with silver or anything that has to do with music is gonna look perfect with Ariana Grande. Then for our next combination with Ariana Grande, we're going to be looking at the Rift Goddess Ariana's hairstyle, and we're going to be pairing it up with the Shadow Wings. Now this was a no-brainer. The Shadow Wings themselves are shadowed similar to that of her dress, and it just looks really good and matches perfectly. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Astrolax. Now the Astrolax itself has a similar color palette to that of the Rift Wings and the outfit, and it matches perfectly with the whole galactic theme it also has. Then for the concho, we're going to be going with the 0 point. Now the 0 point concho, again, it is part of the whole Rift theme that Ariana Grande is going for, so it matches perfectly. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Arcana. Now the Arcana glider does have the wings themselves similar to that of the ones we are using for the backbling, and it just goes really well together. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Internal Zero. Now the Internal Zero is basically just the Rift itself. It does have shatter rifts on side of it that is similar to that of the dress she's wearing, and it just looks spectacular with her. Then for our next combination with Ariana Grande with the Rift Goddess Ariana hairstyle, we're going to be pairing it up with the Infinite Bloom. Now the Infinite Bloom is actually one of the backlinks that a lot of people actually overlooked. But with this combination, the Infinity Bloom itself does have a similar color palette to the rifts she does have as a dress. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Plasmatic Pulse. Now for the Phantasmic Pulse itself, we are going to be going with the Hero's Aura, with the primary color being turquoise and the secondary color being purple. Now the reason I'm going with turquoise and purple is because her dress is actually a combine of these two colors, and it just looks really clean. Then for the concho, we're going to be going with the Warp Wave. Now the Warp Wave itself is an aura that does surround the body that is a similar color scheme to that of the outfit. Then for the glide, we're going to be going with the Sweetener Stealth Shark. You have to give it props, it is one of the cleanest gliders we have obtained quite some time, and it just looks amazing with her. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Crystal Wings. Now the Crystal Wings does have a similar prismatic look that Ariana Grande does have. It does have little shades of yellow, which Ariana Grande doesn't have, but besides that, it's almost an identical color palette. Now for the honorable mentions with the Rift Goddess Ariana, you do want to go with anything like with holograms. Anything from space or anything that does have purple and pinkish is going to look really good with this outfit. Then for her backline, Piggy Smalls. Now we're going to be pairing up Piggy Smalls with Harley Quinn. Now with Harley Quinn, we're going to be going with the always fantabulous hairstyles, since she does have a pinkish shirt and it goes better with the color schemes of the Piggy Smalls. Now the reason I'm pairing them up together is because Harley Quinn just loves animals, and I could see her rocking a pig that is similar to Piggy Smalls. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with a 6-carat cutter. Now the 6-carat cutter does have violet and like a grayish color tone that goes really well with the whole style of Harley Quinn. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the inversion. Now the inversion is just flames that does have a rainbow on it, which goes perfectly with the color scheme of Piggy Smalls. Then going with the rainbow, we're going to be going with the bright blimp for the glider. Now the bright blimp itself is just a blimp that does have the unicorn that is most famous with the bright storm, and it just matches really well with the theme. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Harley Hearts. Now the Harley Hearts is like a pastel pinkish white tone that goes really well with the shirt she is wearing. Then for our next combination with Piggy Smalls, we're going to be pairing it up with the Tropical Punch Zoe. Now the Tropical Punch Zoe is just known for having these very vibrant color schemes that goes perfectly with Piggy Smalls. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Bolt Bar. Now the reason I'm going with the Bolt Bar is to keep the whole pinkish aesthetic look, and it's just very cool. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Boom Drop. Now the Boom Drop does drop behind cards as you're saying to the battlefield with a kaboom on it, and the kaboom is yellow, so it matches perfectly with Piggy Smalls' head. Then for the glide, we're going to be going with the Chop Dropper. Now the Chop Dropper itself is all pink. It does have those chains that are gold, which looks perfect with her, and it just gives it a little bit of an extra taste whenever you are descending to the battlefield. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Sticker Star. Now the Sticker Star, similar to that of the Tropical Punch Zoe, is very tropical. It does have this whole like vibrant color scheme, and it just matches perfectly. Now for the honorable mentions with Piggy Smalls, you could obviously pair it up with anything that does have vibrant colors. Any female character is gonna look really good, or any like skins that does have like bright colors. Now, those were the 4 combinations I did find for both styles for Ariana Grande and the 2 combinations I did find for her backling, the Piggy Smalls. Let me know in the comments below which is your favorite. And if you guys are new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos of fake cosmetic skins every single day. And if you want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2 Ds all together. Each time you guys use my code near the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it, and it really helps this channel grow and also do giveaways. And if you guys have any combo suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And for all my social media and Discord, they'll be in the description. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.